What's up, y'all? This is Mashika Guru hitting you up on a late night clip. It's probably like 1 in the morning right now, but I ain't got no kids, so so I felt like telling a story since we like stories. Y perdón para los que hablan español, ojalá pueda compartir esta historia en español very soon. Pero por ahorita it's only in English. All right, so but as a spiritualist, I don't need religion, and I don't mean to diss it, but I can care less for it, and I have a connection straight with the source. Call it what you want to call it, God, um, Father, Creator, so forth, whatever. Um, um, so anyhow, stay on track, right, with my story. So, anyways, I'm very confident and comfortable with my faith with my Creator, and so I talk with my Creator. Just that's what I do, right? Just as normal, and so I like to help my people. A veces there's paisas, at the liquor store. Right? Well, I guess I'm speaking from California at this point. This story just went. It took place in California somewhere, and so I like helping out my people. Especially if they're at the liquor store at night and they look like they just got here. Then yeah, get them a drink, get them something. Help them on their way, even give them some money, whatever. Um, whatever's. Uh, um, so anyhow, this one night, I was with a girlfriend, and I had went to her house. I left, and then I was broke at this time. In my this period of my life, I was broke money wise. I'm financially broke, just got hardly anything. And so I went to the I went to I stopped by 7-Eleven on the way home just to check what was in my account. I knew there was anything, but I was hoping for $1 or something, to and and so I go and before I go inside, I run into this paisa outside the liquor store. And so me pide. He asks me uh for anything. He goes, I'm not gonna ask you for money. He goes, can you help me? I just got here. Whatever. Can I get something to drink or eat? And I was like, oh, my brother, I can't. I don't have anything. Now this is in Spanish, by the way, right? So I said, no, I'm sorry, I don't have anything because I know I don't have anything, but it's a normal for me just to go ahead and help. So anyhow, I go in, I go into the store, and next thing you know, I realize I don't even have my wallet. So even if I wanted to help, dude, I didn't have no wallet. So I had to go back or whatever. But even before I left the store, I'm sitting there, and I go pick up my wallet, and then I realized, you know what? I says I didn't have no money to help this brother out, but I said, what did I have that I could have used to help him? I offer him. It's not like I'm married. I don't have no kids, so I mean, I have an apartment. Yeah, I have a roommate, but it's my apartment. So I was like, dude, le podía haber ofrecido a shower. I could have offered him a shower. You know what I'm saying? I could have offered him a change of clothes. I'm like, and even if I mean, I know I didn't have that much food at the house, but I was like, what I did have, I could have offered it. So I mean, it would do him better than me, right? I thought. So I said, you know what? God, I made an agreement with God. I decided to make an agreement with God. Uh, I said, I realize now I could have offered him more. So you know what, Father, present to me. I said, you know what? The next time you present to me another person in need, I am going to offer them that. If I don't have no financial means of helping, I'm going to offer him that. Um, so so all right. So time goes by, and I forget. I forget about my promise. And oh, I'm sorry. Let me back it up. So my promise is that I go. next time you present me somebody in need, I'm going to do just that, help them. I'm going to give them a change of clothes, a place to shower, a place to sleep, some, something to eat, whatever I have. And so, anyways, time goes by and I forget. I forget I even made this, right? So anyhow, it's funny how the creator works because you will get tested. You know what I'm saying? This journey, this spiritual journey, is not talk. It's not plática. It's not religion. It's not, you can't just talk your way through and expect to be saved. No, 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 no. No. You will get tested, okay? Because you can't say I believe and I believe one and follow the other. You know. So um, time goes by and I'm working as a courier, and so in the LA area. So I'm at this time I'm driving through Beverly Hills. As I'm driving through Beverly Hills, I see there's a white dude, right, young white boy, with a sign, or I don't know if he had a sign. I don't think he had a sign, but I know he was asking for a ride or something, or uh, he might have had a sign. I don't know. But what I did see is that he was in need of money or something, But it's Beverly Hills and he's white. So right off the bat, yeah, I'm at a light. I'm at a light and I'm waiting there. I mean, obviously traffic is full of white folks, right? It's Beverly Hills. I mean, and so I'm just sitting there and there's a white kid at the corner now. First off, yeah, I'm a stereotype. I'm gonna believe that he lives there. He's from there, right? And I'm like, okay, so he's got help. He's not suffering as much as my eyes make it out to be. So I'm like, he's got help. There's plenty of white folks here to help him. His people will help him. And so anyway, I just ignore it, and I'm just waiting there for the light to turn green. And I'm waiting there, just minding my business. Out of all the cars that were in the traffic, and my car was beat up. It wasn't great, No, out of all the cars, dude, he walks up to my car. He's there knocking on he's knocking on my window, and so I turn and it's him, and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? I'm like, okay, well, I know I get upset because the treatment I've had to personally undergo with dealing with white folks, not to say all white folks are bad, but I've had my share, and I recently just had a big one in Colorado. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I don't hate, and I don't practice it. So regardless, if I wanted to ignore him, he was at my door. I'm not gonna not help, I guess you can say. So, and so he's like, immediately starts telling me, hey, I got an interview. It's down a few blocks. I'm going to be late. Could you give me a ride? And I'm like, well, I said, it seems so minor. I'm like, yeah, I can give you a ride, whatever. So he gets in, and we're driving. Lights green, we drive. And we're driving. I'm just there, I'm cool. Hey, what's up? Da da da. And we're driving a few blocks. I'm just like, where do you want me to drop you off? So immediately he starts telling me the truth, or the truth story, right? He says, "Oh man, I came here a few months ago, or whatever, and with some friends, and they stole my car. They left me stranded. I go, do you know anybody that would give me somewhere to stay, somewhere to sleep?" And he goes, and he was like in need, right? I'm like, fucking Mexican. All right, so the Mexican in me says, I got an apartment. Yeah, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. And immediately he just starts crying. He gave me a big old hug. He's like hugging me and crying, and I could smell how funky. Yeah, he's been on the street, I guess, for a minute. He stunk when I smelled it. So, all right, he's in need. I see it. All right. So I said, tell you what, I'm gonna drop you off. Meet me here, and when I get off of work, I'll pick you up and take you to my house. So he does. I drop him off, and then I go to work. And Part two comes next.